What is up, guys? Welcome on in. Hopefully everyone's having a pretty good afternoon so far on this Thursday afternoon. I know I am myself. Getting ready here to rate the 20. Sorry for all these ads popping up on the screen as well. Can't really do too much. It's a free tier making list. But today we're going to be rating and predicting the 2024 NASCAR Cup Series season. So basically, we're gonna be making a tier list pretty much. So from really bad to not the best to what other ranks should we have for this system here, guys? So we're gonna do breakout season. Breakout season. Favorites, we're going to do really well. We're going to turn into this better than normal. So this is our predictions. This isn't actually how it's going so far. Don't worry, because we haven't started the season yet. Let me get my YouTube chat up on my Chromebook too really quick. That way I can watch and see what you guys are saying in chat really quickly. Some of you guys are going to agree with me. Slightly better than normal. Slightly better than normal. We got a lot of tiers here, guys. Normal. Oops. Below av. We'll just put that. I don't know what to do for this one right here. I don't think we're going to use this one. Actually, yeah, we won't use that tier. Let me go ahead and go to the live stream really quick, though, guys. Welcome on in. Again, hopefully everyone's having a good Thursday. I know myself. I'm ready to predict these drivers' seasons right here. Hopefully we don't curse these drivers, because we don't want to do that. It's not fun. But I do want to mess around and kind of go off. So I don't know. I'm waiting for people to... Hopefully the notification goes out. Do we get a notification yet or no? Do we get a notification? Hopefully we got a notification. Hold on. 2 minutes ago. Okay. 2024 predictions. Let me do a ping in the Discord server as well. I'm gonna wait for a few minutes for people to get in here because we don't have that many people, man. I thought the predictions would have been a little bit better, but I guess not. What's up, Bobby? How we doing, guys? What's going on, NASCAR Chase fan? How you doing as well? Hopefully everyone's having a pretty good afternoon for y'all already stopping by. All right. So we're gonna go on start this in about probably like a minute or two. But who do you guys think is gonna have a breakout season in 2024? I know there's a lot of options, guys. There really, really is. But I'm gonna kind of just be going off here and just kind of winging it. So don't mind me if I'm doing so. So first things first, we're gonna go with Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch had a pretty good 2023 season. I mean, he started it off early with the win at Auto Club. For those of you guys that remember, won at Talladega and got another one. I can't remember what track it was at, but I mean, he had a pretty good season in 2023. So right now, I'm gonna go ahead and put Kyle Busch for... I don't think he's going to break out in 2024, honestly. I don't think he's going to do the best. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put him at really, really, really well. I think Kyle Busch is going to do really well. This is his second time at RCR this year, so maybe we'll see him doing better. Chase Elliott is going to have a better season next year. I think he will too, probably. But I'm going to put Kyle Busch at, put Kyle Busch right there, because honestly, I can see it happening. Can I change the title of my stream or no? I should put like my or something. Settings, edit overlays, edit, blah, 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 blah. General name? Stream name. I can't. I'm not even going to mess with it right now. Jeez. Looney, I'm not dead anymore. Yay, what's up, What Mile? How you doing? Okay. we got Austin Dillon now. Austin Dillon is kind of a weird story. Somebody else out in the day, how you doing? Austin Dillon's kind of a weird story because, I mean, one moment you can see him doing well, and then he's silent for the rest of the season. So I'm going to put Austin Dillon at a below average rating. I don't think he's going to do normal this year in 2024. I think he's probably going to be a little bit below average. I just don't see him. I don't see him performing crazy. We got Tyler Reddick. I'm going to put Reddick slightly better than normal. Nothing to where we were at earlier, but I don't know. Dillon is so yeah, he really is. I mean, he just kind of sits there, you know. Of course I don't hate Dillon. He's just one of my least favorite drivers, but I don't think he's gonna do crazily good in 2024. It's just not. I don't think it's really possible for him to do crazy or break out. Ross Chastain, I think he's gonna do. I think he's gonna do probably better than normal. But I'm not, because he didn't do crazy stuff in 2023, you know what I'm saying? So I think he's going to be a little bit better than this last season he had, but I don't think he's going crazy. Austin Cindric, okay, he won the Daytona 500 in 2022. Had a sophomore slump in his second season racing in the Cup Series, which was this year, 2023. So for next year, I think I'm going to put him at a slightly better than normal ranking because sophomore slump can kill a driver in their performances, and, you know, sometimes it's bad luck. So I'm going to put Cindric slightly above what he performed at last season, which is below average. I'm going to put him at slightly better than normal. Should 1 Mile have corn dogs for lunch? Yes. Josh Berry. Josh Berry, I mean, you really could say that this man has already... He already really has had his rookie season, you know, but not really, obviously. He hasn't had a full season yet, but he's substituted for so many drivers. I'm going to put Josh Berry just because he's performing decent in a Cup car already. Nothing crazy. He's had very good runs. I'm going to put him at a normal ranking of a rookie. I'm not going to try to overshoot him to be something that I don't think he's going to be. So I'm going to put Josh Berry right here at the normal ranking level. Kyle Larson, I think he's going to do slightly better than normal. Last season, Larson kind of had a normal season for himself. If this was 2021, he would be right here. But this is, I mean, he kind of, for what he set right here, he got himself here last season. And I think he's really just going to be slightly better than he did last year. Barry will win it, will be alright. Yeah, Barry will be alright. I'm not going to rank Kyle Larson crazy up here. Brad Keselowski, I think he's going to do probably better than normal. Why I'm going to put Brad right here is because he and RFK Racing have shown momentum, with that being with, already with, of course, Chris Buescher. So I think Brad Keselowski will be slightly better than he was last year, like he was in 2022. He was better in 2023, so I think he's slightly getting better each season. Corey LaJoie, I'm going to put him at the normal ranking because he kind of had a below average season. Corey LaJoie's seasons kind of go below average to below average. So I'm really going to put him at the normal ranking. I don't see Corey LaJoie doing nothing too crazy at all. Chase Elliott, I think he's going to be better than normal. The normal for him last season was with his injury. So I'm going to put him above slightly because this is a prior champion. I'm going to put him at the better than normal area. And actually, for that being said, no, Larson's going to stick right here. But I think this is definitely a fair opinion. Salty dark chocolate hits different at 2 a.m., bro, for real. Brad will win in 2024. I can see it happening, Matthew. What's going on, NASCAR? NASCAR 5, NASCAR fan, how you doing? Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. We got, who's in the 10 car? Noah Gragson. I'll put him at a normal ranking of a rookie. I'm not going to go ahead and put him below average because this is a whole new team, a whole new start for this 10 car, and we'll see how he does. Denny Hamlin, probably just his normal performances, getting a few getting a few wins. What's going on, Ethan? How you doing? What's up, Kyle Larson fan as well? Getting a few wins, nothing, of course, out of the ordinary. If you like the rankings and if you like my stream, make sure you guys go and hit that like button for your boy Looney. But nothing too crazy out of Denny Hamlin this season. I really don't see it happening. Maybe he'll win a championship, but we've been thinking that same thing for the longest time now. Ryan Blaney, coming with those momentum from last season. I think this is Ryan Blaney's season to break out and win a bunch of races. He has momentum from winning winning like 2 races last season, and winning the title at the right time. You know what I'm saying? This may give that team hype, and this may give him momentum going forward. Chase Briscoe. I think Chase Briscoe is, since the stakes are going to be a little bit higher at SHR. He's going to be the oldest guy there. Well, I'm not the oldest guy, obviously, but he's going to be the driver that has raced there the longest in 2024. So, kind of crazy to think about how the tables have turned. Looney, I have a good news. It looks like Matt DiBenedetto may replace Brett Moffitt in the 25 Xfinity car for AM Racing next year. Glad. I know he posted something yesterday about the whole pen, so we'll see what happens. Well, that's cool. I thought Dibby would go to that Spires truck team. Nah, I don't want him going there. All right. I'm going to put Briscoe slightly better than normal just because he has a little bit more. He did. But this season, I'm going to give a little faith in him. Chris Buescher, I got him doing really well. Honestly, I got Chris Buescher doing really well. I don't see him going below whatever. Martin Truex Jr., I'm going to put Truex doing really well. Last season already spoke. Harrison Burton, not the best. Not the best. If not really bad on it. No, he's a rookie. Not a rookie. He's been in the Cup Series for 3 years almost now. So honestly, I got him doing really bad. I don't see Burton ever really getting better at this point. I mean, it's horrible. His results are just disgusting. I don't know. DiBenedetto lead the 25, put the 54 and below average. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Who's driving the 16 car next season? Is it shared car? I'm pretty sure. No. Who's got the 16 car for Colleague? I don't know. I know AJ's not in it. We'll go with Christopher Bell. I got him doing normal. I don't see Bell. Actually, no, he made an appearance. So I got him doing slightly better than normal next season. He made his presence more known in 2023, I think, more than he did in 2021 and 2022. So I think Bell's definitely slightly, especially with that championship appearance, just that bad luck there. I think he's definitely on the road to building himself up more on this list right here. So I got Bell doing slightly and better than normal. Bro put Ty Gibson below average. We'll see. I don't know about Truex. He sucked in the playoffs. Right, but Truex's performance in the beginning of the season is something we can't leave out of the equation. Joey Logano, I got him doing normal. I don't see Logano breaking out. I mean, his seasons have been kind of mid, I'm going to be honest with you. So, I don't know. It's kind of interesting. Bubba Wallace in that 23 car. I got Bubba. I got him doing slightly better. Actually, I got him doing pretty normal. Maybe he'll have an upward tick, but I don't see him breaking out. Byron did very, very well in 2023, my bad. Yeah, Zane's driving the 71 car. We'll get to him in a little bit. But with Byron, I'm really going to put him at... Because I want to put him at below average because I don't think he's going to perform to what he did. But I may put him at normal because I don't think he's going to win as much as he did in 2024 that he did in 2023. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he's going to be able... Maybe he's going to be able to carry the momentum. But I'm not going to do crazy high expectations for him. I think he may kind of slow down a little bit, but also win races still. So I'm going to put him at normal. I think Byron's going to perform pretty normal in 2024. Nothing too crazy. But I think Byron's going to be normal, if not maybe below, because he's going to score with wins below what he did in 2024 for sure. I don't think he's going to match the number. The 34 car, Michael McDowell. Kind of an interesting story, and I'm a meat rider, of course, but Michael McDowell won and dominated road course this season, which would be Indy Road Course. That race isn't going to be on the schedule in 2024, so that's definitely going to be a bummer for Michael. He dominated Watkins Glen, the first 2 stages of it, and then, penalty struck. So with Michael McDowell, I'm going to put him at the category of slightly better than normal, if not better than normal. I'll put him at slightly, because he may not win, but he's doing very, very well. Michael's been on an upward tick since the 2021 season. Really, ever actually since 2020. If you look back at the results, he's been climbing the charts more upward in a tick of being a favorite, especially at road courses. That 34 car can perform. Who's in the 38 car? Todd Gilliland. Yeah, Todd Gilliland is kind of on the hot seat because his beginning of 2023, as you guys know, was very great. He had led a few laps, actually. Not a bunch, but definitely a few laps. But I think he may just perform the same way in 2024, if not go down a little bit. I don't know. Michael McDowell is the 2024 NASCAR Cup Series champion. I would ball. I was not spamming it, Harley. And what was funny is that the Benedetto trolled Hailie Deegan's fans. He's going to be teammates with Deegan. I would laugh. I don't know, man. But for Todd Gilliland, I'm going to really put him at the normal level, if not below. But I think he'll be kind of normal. I don't see him performing crazy, but I definitely see him doing decent. Does anyone know who's in the 42 car next season? Before we get there, and I gotta get these guys out of the way. 41 car, Ryan Preece. I see him performing below average. I mean, not a lot of resources are going to be pointed his direction. Maybe we'll see him on an upward tick, but I really got Preece a little bit below average because a lot of people are going to be focusing on Noah Gragson. A lot of the team, all the effort are going to be focused on Gragson and Barry, and not as much Ryan Preece, because he's already had previous years with that team. So I'm putting him more at the below average area. I mean, I don't think there's much more you can perform below what he did. Maybe he'll be normal, but I mean, actually, I'll put Preece at normal because he can't really perform much worse than he did in 2023. I mean, seriously. Like, actually, and that's why I put Noah at the normal category now, because he's kind of resetting, and, he may even end up slightly better than normal because he performed a few points higher than he got last season. The 43 car, Eric Jones, I'm going to put him at, I don't know, I'm going to come back to Eric. Ricky Stenhouse Jr., kind of an interesting one, him being the 2020, what's up, Zane, how you doing? Him being the 2023 NASCAR Cup Series Daytona 500 winner. I'm going to put him at below average because he's not going to win this season probably. I mean, maybe he will, but I don't see Stenhouse getting a win. And to be normal, I mean, he should be performing well and maybe getting a win every few years. But I don't see Stenhouse. I think this may be because his whole season was, after that win, I mean, if you remember, he was just kind of ticking down. So I don't know. The Looney, the 42 is John Hunter Nemechek. All right, thank you for the information. So John Hunter Nemechek, kind of an interesting one. If you guys remember, he raced the 38 car in 2020 for Front Row Motorsports before he took the step down to the Truck Series in 2021. I'm going to put him, because we don't know too much detail about John Hunter Nemechek, and truck is crazy. John Hunter Nemechek and his performance, especially within this next-gen car. Maybe if we had Gen 6, we could kind of predict it, but we're now in the Generation 7 cars, and last time he raced Cup Series with Gen 6. So I'm going to put John Hunter Nemechek at the normal level because we don't know how he's going to perform. I'm not going to judge him. Maybe he's going to be great in these next gens. Maybe he's not going to be. But honestly, I can't judge a driver's performance if they race in Generation 6 cars for a mid-pack team. Front row wasn't even, they're not great even right now, but front row was not that good. They were horrible in 2020 too. They weren't the best. 2020, my bad. So they weren't the best. So I'm not going to do crazy. Bowman, he's gonna, if he wants to keep, I think his contract's through 2026, guys. Who's a 71? I forgot. Someone told me in the chat earlier. So, Bowman is kind of a weird guy right here. And I'm not trying to make fun of Bowman, but if he wants to keep that contract, I think it's through 2026, maybe? I think it is for Bowman. Not too sure yet, Zayden Smith. I'm going to go ahead and put Bowman at below average again. I don't see him being consistent. We're looking out of Alex Bowman for consistency. Year after year, he wins a race. Not even did he win a race last year. Year after year, he wins a race, just like his original race wins. At Auto Club, if you remember that win, or Chicagoland. None of them are consistently backed with consistency. He wins and then he's inactive. Sometimes, yes, he can be consistent afterwards, but I don't see Bowman going crazy in 2024. It could happen, and I really do wish the best for Bowman, but the last time Alex Bowman won was like the third or fourth race of the next-gen car in 2022 at Las Vegas. So I don't see him ticking upwards. I can't put him any higher on this list. And it sucks because he is a talented driver. 2021 proved that. But nowadays, it's a little bit different. Bowman was good for the first 4 races and then sucked last year. Yeah, he qualified good for Daytona like they always do. Bowman, I can't even remember a year where, in the last 3 years, where he wasn't even on the front row. He was on the front row, so it's like, ugh. Eric Jones, I'm going to put him at slightly better than normal. Last year kind of was a slump for Legacy Motor Club, but I hope Eric is able to get better and kind of build off of, whatever happened there and figure himself out, because if you do remember, he was victorious at, yes, Bowman did get injured too. He was victorious at Darlington in 2022. In that 43 car, and that was his second one at Darlington. As a total, he won in the 20 car there back when he used to race for Joe Gibbs Racing in 2019, I think it was. He won that race. So yeah, 54 car Ty Gibbs, kind of an interesting one right here. I'm gonna put him at I'm a normal average for Gibbs. I can't see him being crazy, man. I really can't. It doesn't look like it's going to happen. But he could break out. But he already had a very good performance in 2023 at times. At times. Not the whole season, don't get me wrong. He was shit at some point. But he would have those moments where he was good. And I'm not going to force it on Ty Gibbs to be over in this category with elites. I put him more normal for now until we can kind of see more progress out of him. You missed the 15, Justin Haley. Yeah, that is true. Justin Haley going over to, we first thought he was crazy for going to Rick Ware Racing, but after Cody had his little incidents, I think that he may perform good. And if you guys want to hear me out on this one, you guys can hear me out. Haley's the 51 car, yeah, and then Casgrella, yeah. If you want to hear me out, and I want my chat to hear me out on this one, actually. Make sure you guys hit the like button as well, guys. I'd appreciate it. But hear me out on this whole thing. Hear me out on Rick Ware Racing, my predictions. I honestly think now that Rick Ware has a clean house, they cleaned up, they're focusing more on drivers. I think that if they put money, if they put effort, and they put their resources more towards NASCAR Cup Series racing, I think with those new drivers and the talent Justin Haley actually has, that 51 car could be doing slightly better than normal, and Haley will be doing slightly better than normal than what he was doing last year, with Allmendinger being the main guy. I think he's going to do slightly better. And I'm putting that 51 car right here. I know it's weird. It's really weird to see the 51 car even in a green category, guys. I know it's really strange. It really is. It's weird. But honestly, we are now in 2024 of NASCAR. We've seen teams go from dirt to great. And I think Rick Ware Racing may have the possibility of doing better than it did last year and make those baby steps forward, especially with the partnering with RFK. They already were last year, but this year especially, a lot more of that's supposed to be coming in. So please hear me out. Rick Ware Racing could be doing good. Who knows, man? Who knows? The 77 car, is that Josh Bilicki? I don't even know him, so I don't even know. We're gonna skip over to BJ McLeod, somebody I do know. BJ's kind of a weirdo. Not in a literal sense, of course, but I mean, I can't see him doing good. Below average, like normal. Not the best. I'll put in that not the best. He's not gonna do well. He really is not gonna do well. I don't see it. Maybe you guys have that. Carson Hocevar, yes. I forgot. Sorry, guys. There's a lot of new guys in this series this season, so it's a little bit weird for me. Carson Hocevar, definitely interesting. And like Josh Berry, hear me out, but with Carson Hocevar, I have more hope. And I hope Carson Hocevar does not do stupid shit. If Carson Hocevar does not do stupid shit, ladies and gentlemen, I will put him slightly better performing. I'm not even going off this kid's level of thinking. I'm going off his racing capabilities. I'm putting that slightly better than normal than a rookie. Look at his performance on short tracks, guys. Look at his performance at Gateway even, which is not even, it's short track kind of. He is good. He is talented. He has success. I think he's going to be definitely somebody in the next 5 years to look at as one of the top guys of the Cup Series, or even maybe 10 probably. I think Carson Hocevar has talent. He's just an idiot sometimes. He's stupid, dumb, and he's young. He's young and dumb, and that's why he makes those stupid decisions that gets him in trouble, makes him have a bad look. But look who also did that at a very young age when they were coming into the sport. KFB. Look what KFB has raised himself to be. A generational talent. That's why I believe, and that's why I'm not going to judge Carson Hocevar for being an absolute idiot. I think Carson Hocevar definitely has potential. And if you disagree, I respect your opinion, but I will go with Carson Hocevar with being slightly better than normal than a rookie next season. I think he will be performing and racing next to guys like Ross Chastain, Chase Elliott, Christopher Bell. I see it happening on certain tracks. I think that 77 car could be put in the potential position to do that. Look how well he was running with Corey LaJoie's car. He was outrunning Corey LaJoie at points in his own damn car. It is crazy to think that way. Guys, sorry, my mic died. But no, I definitely think Carson Hocevar has the potential. I'm very strongly opinionated with him. And that's why I believe with that. The 84 car, I'm not really going to get into it. Daniel Suarez is also kind of an interesting... What's up, Georgia Healthcare? How you doing? Daniel Suarez is also kind of an interesting person to talk about on here. I see Suarez doing pretty well, but I also have that theory that Suarez is just going to perform normally. I don't think he's going to win. I mean, he could. I mean, we have proof that Suarez does have the talent to take to win a race. He won at Sonoma. Sonoma was definitely something that was special for him, and it was his first win. But, I mean, this guy was in the Cup Series previously for 5 or 6 years, and then he won 5 years later. He already has raced with top-tier teams before, and honestly, he's going to feel that pressure. So I'm going to put Daniel Suarez at the below-average category then. He has the potential to do good, but he really needs to start showing it more because he is not right now. He's not consistent. He doesn't win. He constantly gets outperformed by his teammates on an average. And there's been times where not even SVG, of course, SVG is a different story. He already has experience racing on those types of tracks. But even other guys that have filled in for Trackhouse's Project car have been outrunning him. And a track that he's supposed to be doing way better than they are at. And it's just crazy to think that way. So I think, Jimmy Johnson, man, I mean, might as well just go ahead and retire fully. I'm sorry. I'm going to put him at a... That's what I'm going to do. I don't know, Jimmy. I don't even want to talk about him. I don't think he's going to be doing anything crazy. I'm going to put him a little bit below average. Yeah, he does have a Cup Series win, but that was almost 2 years ago now, which is a little bit outdated. You got a guy on a team that, yeah, it's. I don't hate on him though because it's whatever, man. But yeah, he does have a Cup Series win, and this is what we're left with. SVG. We'll use his SVG's number, guys. Shane Van Gisbergen. I think he's gonna. Wow, this is going to be an interesting one. I can't wait to see how the commentators pronounce his name and butcher it 20 times. But I think SVG will do a little bit better than rookies, right? But I don't think he's going to be nothing crazy. Because remember, he is from a whole different series of racing. He's not even really a NASCAR affiliated racer at all. So, I'm not going to put him better than normal, really well, breakout season, because there is a few tracks, like road courses, that he's going to be way better than rookies at. That's why he's made himself into the slightly better category, if I'm being honest with you. Who's in the 71 car again? Is it, I forget. Who are these few remaining drivers left, guys? I don't know who any of these guys are. I think this is Zane Smith. I'm pretty sure. Zane Smith, I want to put him right here at normal. I don't know if he's going to be good or bad. I'm not going to compare his stats from other series and stuff like that, so I don't really have context on him. The 15 car, isn't SCG only going to run like 5 races next year? Yes, but I put him on the thing. And no, he's going to be running a little bit more than that. Zane Smith, yeah, that's what I figured. 16 car, 15, and 31, guys. What are we doing with these guys? I don't know. I really am not sure with these drivers. Zane Smith's the 71. Yeah, I know. I just didn't know at first. I was like, who is this? 16's part-time. So we'll just put these guys. I think maybe I'll use this 16 car as AJ Allmendinger, because that's only the really driver we know that's going to run that car right now. I mean, yes, there's going to be other drivers. So, I mean, Kaz Grala, below average like normal. I don't see him doing crazily well. 16 car, I got normal. I mean, maybe below average because they're going to have a bunch of drivers in it. Who knows? 6'9" me Looney. Hey, man. I don't know about that one. Gosh, man. Some of y'all are wild. We got to do something. Moderators, form up. I don't know. 31 car, we're going to put non-announced. So, this is kind of what I think. Maybe you guys can contradict me on it or definitely intervene. I don't know, though. What do you guys think? I mean, what do you guys overall think? I want to see everyone's opinion in the chat. What do you guys think about the predictions right here? I mean, I think they could definitely be possible. I mean, it's definitely not crazily accurate, but I definitely have this happening. I put the 21 up there for good reason, too, because I don't know. Who knows, man? Harrison Burton's in his own little world. I personally think they shouldn't have promoted him up to the Cup Series after he didn't win any races even in the series that he was before, the year before he got moved up. I don't think Blaney will perform really good next year. I mean, maybe he'll have a slump coming off of the 2024 or 2023 championship win. But, I have him doing well because hopefully, and, we're thinking positively here, hopefully he has good momentum. Good, but I think the 54 will perform good. I think he will too. But I'm not going to put crazy strain on the 54 car because, again, he still is, it's going to be his second season, so, I don't know. But, yeah, Burton does suck. I'm sorry. With that being said, though, guys, I appreciate all you guys stopping by the stream and putting in your guys' predictions with me and helping me out with it. Who should we do next? Is there any other, polls we can search for? Okay, we can do this. NASCAR. YouTube. I like this one, too. This is a fun one. I'm going to rank NASCAR YouTubers. YouTube you can kill. NASCAR Cup Series, NASCAR Paint Schemes. NASCAR YouTuber ranking. I want to be on here. This is no fair. What incarnation's on here? This is going to be a fun one. Alright, so first things first. We got Eric Estep with his old ass channel logo. I'm going to put him definitely at the top. Definitely a goat. Carnation, absolute goat. Windevo, I'm going to put him at meh. Who is this? I don't know these guys. What's up, NASCAR Fan 23? I was on one of the tier lists. Nice. Dude, I don't know who these guys are. I don't know half these people on here. This is weird. I'm gonna put IDK player at good. Not my favorite. He used to be. What if is good. Who are these people? Nasshawk needs much work. I don't like him that much. I mean, he's alright, but fuck, man. Iceberg, top great. Raw Gator, I'm putting him at a top great. These guys are some high tier guys right here, honestly. These are the guys with like 50, 100, 100K. NRF Productions, meh. Don't watch him. BFM, he's great. Who is this guy? Michael Marooks is great. I'm not gonna put him up here though. These are, he comes in clutch when it comes down to like NASCAR gaming and stuff. I mean, he's pretty good. I don't know. Real Rinnens here. View community rank. Damn, somebody... Okay, so this is what somebody else rated them. I definitely agree with some of these guys. I don't know why NRF's at the top, though. I think NRF had, Dude, really? You put these guys... You put him down here? I think NRF... Also, this is going to be an interesting one, actually. Let's go ahead and react to, Jason Jacoby. Something interesting here. So, if y'all know this guy, oh my gosh, bro. I figured while we're already live, we'll go ahead and look at this. But I wanted to make a video on this because, I mean, I think it's kind of funny. Like, not funny, obviously, but I think it's kind of interesting that this guy came back. So, I made a video like a week ago on it. But, another typical driver influencer interview. NASCAR interview. Dude, 300 buds. Welcome back. Please read the description.
It is great to be able to make another YouTube video. Thanks to my roommates for being here and one of them for recording.
Bro, okay, so first off, who is this man's roommates? Like, I deadass kind of wonder, who is this guy's roommates? This is... I feel bad. Hopefully they know what this man has kind of done. I mean, maybe they forgave him or whatever. Who knows? But this is probably Jason Jacoby's like 20 alt accounts right here. Oh gosh.
Allowed to say everything. My freedom of speech was taken, and I realized that even if I keep 100% facts, there's so many people have a lens of hatred.
So if y'all have like no lore in this guy pretty much like beat his girlfriend down on the ground when she was pregnant.
Everyone, thank you so much for watching.
Yeah. He may have called who is prostitute. What the hell? I know, bro. I know. It's weird.
Number one, education is so much more important today.
This guy's boring, bro.
There's nothing.
This guy is really boring.
The same laws don't apply to everyone.
This guy really just bores me out. Hold on, we're gonna go to some of his other videos. Let's go to most popular. That's his most popular when he came back. What the hell? Without this.
Hey friends, I hope y'all are doing great.
So actually, this guy was actively making fun of people, alright, this is what I was talking about the other day. So this guy was making fun of people who like had die casts and stuff, saying that that's unholy or whatever, some bullshit, I don't even know. And then this guy, if you can see down here, he has a whole display case of 124 scale diecast. And then he has this whole ass thing of sheet metal from the back of Kyle Busch's Camry, dude. Like, what the hell? Like, what? This is the kind of stuff I'm talking about, man. Oh, God, man. He's weird. And then, let me, NASCAR interview. Oh, gosh. But, latest, he has NASCAR Christians and Dad's religious message. Biden, Trump, and I don't even know, man. This is just confusing to me. And ponder if Dale Jr. had no fans. Let's go watch this video.
Hey everyone, this is my second and final video of the day. Proverbs 25:17. Don't go into your neighbor's house too often or you'll wear out your welcome.
Bro.
That applies today with direct messages, everything like that, any type of contact. So I will just say really quickly, if you guys want to ponder,
Bro, what is
if
this?
Dale Jr. had no one sick enough to put a Budweiser shirt on their back, he would be the average, everyday nobody wearing glasses and with a beard. And I want you to apply that same principle to every athlete who is worshipped or looked up to.
Okay, now this makes absolutely no sense, but okay. What if, so he's basically saying, what if Dale Jr. wasn't Dale Jr., bro? That's all I got out of that message right there. His community post pretty bad. But we're going to go through some other stuff here, too. There's kind of some funny stuff that actually happened to my channel recently. I was going back through my live streams, and I don't know if you guys ever do that on some YouTube channels. I don't know if you ever go back to like their oldest videos and stuff, but it's kind of actually interesting. And I was going back to some of my old videos, my old live streams on here, and I was looking at some of it, and I was like, what the hell, man? So this is what's your favorite part about NASCAR? And I think the racing's definitely winning it. I thought the wrecks probably would have gotten close to it, but no one. I mean, we got some true loyal NASCAR fans on here. The racing, but one you should have put on there is a history. There's so much cooler. Yeah, it's kind of interesting too. The history of NASCAR is pretty interesting. The racing and the reward, not necessarily good stuff with it. Yeah, interesting. I'll read a lot of these comments later. That's what I usually do later as I read the comments. I usually go through and hard a few though. But with that being said, guys, thank you all for stopping by. I appreciate it. If y'all not smack that like button on the stream, make sure you guys go ahead and do so. I hope you guys did enjoy our NASCAR tier ranking list of drivers. It's your boy Looney69. Thank you for stopping by, and